Welcome back to our third week of School Barstow. It is currently 9:26 Central Time. My name is Ryan.
And I'm Emmy Stoy.
Emmy, how was your Memorial Day weekend?
Ryan, it was Labor Day weekend.
That's what I said. Anyways, I hope you guys have had a good Memorial Day weekend. Let's roll the intro. Please be sure to give a warm welcome to the students and teachers visiting from the La Merced School in Argentina. Be sure to make them feel welcome as they have just arrived this past Friday. If you are interested in traveling abroad on Barstow's international trips this year, the applications for the 2017-2018 international trips are now live online. Go visit the Global Education page on the Barstow School website to view all current trip opportunities. So far, we have trips going to Costa Rica, Spain, Argentina, Australia, France, and China.
In English class news, the 5th graders received a special visit from Sam Reeves, the author of their summer book, Out of My Mind. The 5th graders got a special puppet performance of scenes in the book, and Mr. Reeves talked to students about living with cerebral palsy.
In addition to that, the author of Thin Blue Smoke, Doug Wargle, a Kansas City native, paid a special visit to the 12th grade AP English class to have an open discussion about the book.
To catch up on some sports news, let's head over to the monitor with Alexi.
Thanks, Emmy. Good morning to everybody. I'm here to catch you up on some sports, so let's get started. First, the soccer team looked to improve after their Barstow tournament results, but fell short to Kansas City Lutheran. They will be heading to St. Louis this weekend. The tennis team won against St. Thomas Aquinas on Monday, but fell to Kansas City Christian on Wednesday and did well in their tournament. Volleyball on Wednesday lost to Butler, but bounced back on their games on Thursday against Metro and Midland. And finally, I would like to finish with a reminder that Friday Night Lights and Bites is the 22nd of September, the same night as the Fall Dance and Fall Festival. That's all from me. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Alexi. Be sure not to forget about the middle school back to school night, which is tonight, convocation on Wednesday, the Parents of Seniors Wine and Cheese event at 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday in Price Hall, and the Barstow College Fair in the Varsity Gym on Thursday. Upper schoolers, do not forget to dress up for convocation, which will also be live streamed. Due to convocation, the upper school will be on an AM assembly schedule.
Also, if you still have your Eclipse glasses and do not know what to do with them, you can drop them off at the front desk as Barstow is collecting them to donate to Astronomers Without Borders for students in path of the next event.
Now for the penultimate act to our show. Here are the results of the upper school class elections. Congratulations to everyone who ran and got elected.
Finally, Sage Holmes created a short documentary last year that will be screened at the AMC Theater in Times Square in October through the American High School Film Festival. A brief version of her film will be shown shortly.
Well, Emmy, it seems like we're done with today's show.
Yes, Ryan, it does. Have a good day, Barstow. Now let's sit back and enjoy Sage's documentary.
Hi, everybody. So I have a Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all that good stuff.
The social media I use are Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, also some Chinese social media like Weibo.
So I don't have social media.
Hi, I'm Rishi, and I am a user of Snapchat and Instagram.
And I'm Brooklyn, and I use Snapchat and Instagram too.
So I feel like the problem with social media is that I personally feel a lot of pressure from it. I don't always want to be on my phone. I feel like it's not healthy for me as a person, but at the same time, I feel guilty if I don't respond to people over Snapchat or text.
Our social media writing project, grew out of some conversations that we had been having in our 8th grade writing class about how much the kids were addicted to social media. I had been hearing a lot of different comments, and so we just sort of started talking about it, and it made me think a lot about how much the kids were using social media.
I think there are both upsides and downsides to social media and all these ways that we have to keep in contact nowadays. On one hand, like for me, I primarily use my social media, especially like my Snapchat and stuff, to keep in contact with my friends all over the country. Like I've got tons of friends in college, and sometimes they're just, a couple hours away, and other times they're, like in Boston. Texting and Snapchat, especially when I'm like expected to like reply expediently or like sit down and like focus on that for a while, it's not something I particularly enjoy or find to be efficient whatsoever.
Because in our generation, so many people expect you to be on your phone constantly, and they feel like you're ignoring them if you don't respond to a Snapchat right away, or if you don't respond to a text. And I just don't want to always be on there, but at the same time, I don't want to offend anybody, any of my friends, and especially with things like streaks on Snapchat, people will get mad if, I break a streak.
Hi guys, my name is Sage, and I'm sharing my visual representation for my social media project. This is a picture of me, and inside of it, I put all of my Instagram pictures, and I put my username at the bottom. So this is how I view myself online. And then I put my name across it and the black background, which shows how self-centered social media can be.
We feel pressured through each other because if I delete my Snapchat, I'll probably get yelled at. Or if I delete my Instagram, people will be like, where are you? What's going on?
My best friend was also bullied through social media. So I just think that it's a tool that can be used to hurt people.
It's hard to have any part of your life stay private, and it's really hard not to have to deal with like your image all the time.
And I want to be present and available in like real world experiences and not live through my phone, but I feel like it's kind of expected.